I mean, this honestly, I've so many games we've seen Alliance get this 5th pick, and it's just been game over. Like he just wins games.
He also has
these heroes.
They have so many ways to protect the egg now too. With the Savage Roar on top of the egg too, there's a lot of different ways that they can play around it. The lane also, that's a hero that can do pretty well versus Kunkka. You should be able to get your farm pretty good, get those like last hits and denies pretty nicely with your bear, get your last hits in particular. And I'm just curious to see what's he going to be able to do with the Invoker? With that Axe, with the Battle Hunger, Carbon with Cold Snap. Also with Gyro, too. The Cold Snap plus Barrage does have a bit of a threat there coming in.
Because it is a test, right? Because you look at these drafts, and if you're going to go on anything you know about Dota 2, you would say Alliance have won this.
Yeah, I like Alliance.
You would say Alliance have won this, but that's the exciting thing. This is a secret lineup that we've not really seen. It is a YapzOr Invoker. It's something they've tested, something that they feel is strong. We don't know what to expect from it. Is it going to be sort of the start of teams showing us something new here at this TI and showing how good it can be or how bad it can be? We'll see which way it goes.
So the one thing that the support Invoker does provide, I did actually talk to YapzOr about this during Epicenter.
Because what is the logic behind it?
The EMP is ridiculous.
But just early levels as well. It's just it doesn't matter.
It's so much. The mana burn is insane. Like, it is really just so crazy inside of teamfights how much the hero can apply the pressure with it. That's I'm just curious how he does in the lane, because that's the one thing is like Invoker in the laning phase is.
But you said
it's
strong.
Weak.
You said you got the combo with the Axe, right?
When you have the combo with that, but if they get on top of him, you're super squishy. I'm wondering what items he starts with if he does go for like boots, because you're so slow as that Invoker. I think I've seen him do Bassi. I can't remember. I watched a lot of his games when he was playing. Like,
would you go like Bastion or?
I'm just saying the starting item, like what he starts just in the laning phase, because the lane is so important. If you mess up and you fall too far behind, like you're this level like 2 or 3 Invoker running around, you have to be able to get a good start on it.
Let's have a look. Ladies and gentlemen, as we get into game 2 of Secret versus Alliance.
It's the Bassi rush.
Yep. Okay. Bastion.
Yeah, he
Bassi
goes
boots.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see it. So we saw game 1 Secret able to win with very much more standard lineup. It was a Brood. It was an Arc. It was a tough game, but they did get the win. This time round, a YapzOr Invoker thrown into the mix, and so of course we are starting to see other teams as well play the gyro, get in the carry position. A lot of times now, even in games without the IO, it still can work. Not necessarily your first sort of carry that comes to mind when you think about strong carries at the moment in meta, but teams are still playing it and they're still winning with it.
And they're running it mid.
And they're putting it mid.
They're putting it mid this game. They're putting
so what's the reason for that? What are you trying to dodge? You don't want to go head-to-head with the Lone Druid as a Kunkka?
I think Gyro just doesn't want to get too much pressure on him in the bottom lane, coming out from Tiny and Willow. I think you can just
surely, in the mid lane as a Gyro, with your base damage, you're not going to get to hit a lot of creeps, right?
Yeah.
Against, if it is going to be the Lone Druid going mid, which you would imagine. But we'll see. We'll see how Onish can do here. Already, Puppey.
He's looking dead.
It's been found out. Tiger's able to trap him with the Brambles, and that's first blood for Boxy. Alliance.
I think mid you at least get your levels, and you get you're always gonna be able to get some secure last hits. Bottom you're just gonna probably chain die to the combo.
Yeah, we'll see.
But we'll see.
I'll be interested to see how the CS is like, because I really feel that it's gonna be tough. You're against a man and his bear, and what's your rag play?
But that's 4 bounty runes.
Oh, okay, never mind that. He's going to be fine in mid. he's just got 4 bounty rune gold.
He got a Wraith Band from it, right? That's
yeah.
Your Wraith
all
Band
right, yeah, there's no worries in the mid lane. Yeah, he's going to be able to farm.
He'll be able to farm, but it's a good lane for Lone Druid. Lone Druid's still going to be able to have great ways to get last. It's just Gyro has a really quick projectile, which you can time kind of nicely versus this, but we'll see how he does.
Yeah. We will. Very interesting. I mean, all these lanes are interesting. What's this top lane? He's talked about the Axe Invoker dual lane from Secret. See what sort of pressure it can put onto Alliance.
Oh, Zai just missed 2 last hits with his spins. And the other one gets denied in the top lane there, so only gets 1 out of the 4 as that Axe was just... He skilled Helix as well to just push it in. So it looks like they're just trying to cut the waves up top and make Boxy farm under the tower here. And Puppey, the tri-lane.
Get the Spirit out. That's a kill. Alliance getting those kills that they, of course, do need to find when they're running it as a tri-lane. We'll find it. I've seen Alliance be very good at sort of playing these aggressive lanes.
Yeah. Troll aggressive lanes are pretty nice, because your low cooldown on your Whirling Axes is always really, really nice and how much slow it provides. This is how we see Zai continue to cut the waves. Make Boxy farm under tower with that low armor as YapzOr keeps poking him. YapzOr's going to be low level off of all this. You see he's actually walking over to maybe take some experience from Zai, but actually staying away. Just wants to keep messing with Boxy under the last hits under the tower. Okay.
So obviously you won't find any XP or such doing this with who's been grabbed back down bottom, mid one. That's a kill on the core. Alliance getting another kill with this tri-lane.
YapzOr does not provide a whole lot here as he's still level 1. He just got the mana for the Cold Snap 2 when he TP'd initially, did not have it. So now they know that they have to be able to try to match this tri-lane here as Zai is just cutting waves. So YapzOr had no purpose up top. But still pretty strong tri-lane here coming out from Alliance. Secret's just a little bit weird.
A bit of a go onto Mickey with the Cold Snap. Nice to
the
land the torrent. I'll bring a hit too, and Mickey.
They actually get him with that. Wow. They actually got, they have to connect that torrent there in order to get that kill.
Yeah, they had to hit everything and they did Secret.
Yep.
Nisha in the middle lane is falling behind. Does manage to grab the double damage rune from top, so it will help him through the next few waves. Catch back up in CS, but as expected, Koifa having that lead in CS as the lone druid in that 1v1.
Sure. High level gyro though, right? That's the one trade-off.
Yeah.
He's going to be very high level.
Getting the XP.
And he can make moves around the map. That's the one thing is like call down still is pretty threatening. Once he does get that out really early. In comparison with lone druid, he doesn't really want to move around the map.
And it looks like, yeah, he's been able to set the creeps up, so Koifa hasn't really been able to deny that many creeps from him at all.
Yeah. Zai's going to be unbelievably farmed in this game, though. Boxy's actually missed quite a lot of last hits up top. Because of YapzOr messing with him. But he's now able to start pulling the camps into, or the creep wave into the neutral camps, and he'll start accelerating himself as well. But yeah, Zai definitely going to be able to apply a lot of pressure here. Depending on which build he goes. If he does want to rush that Vanguard, we saw some, when we were casting Qualifier, we saw a lot of phase boot rush into like people just looking to set up for a gank.
See down bottom, the three of them, it's certainly proved to be much harder for Alliance to at least try and look for kills against the 3-man of Secret.
Secret's actually, they're slowing down Mickey a decent amount here.
Zai not trading hits with Boxy. Boxy's going to go for the combo.
Uh-oh, Boxy.
Enough to kill him, and now Zai can look to try and put him down a little bit underneath the tower. He has that health regen from the ring.
He's got the dunk.
So he can just keep going in. Good toss back. Will stop Zai from being able to finish the kill up, but Zai will probably go hunting again back in the trees. Back down bottom. Another attempt onto the two of them, but Insane is able to dive away, and Mickey will be able to walk back in time. Zai's going for the hood first this game.
Not to get burst by the Tiny in particular. No, he can stay himself up here with that. He's not going to have to worry about that damage coming through. Nisha's not doing bad. That DD rune really helped him out quite a lot here in that mid lane.
Yeah, gave him a good solid 2 or 3 waves where he was able to really have a good contest of the creeps. Bottom Mickey tries to step forward, but this Cold Snap torrent catches him out. He has got the stick charges. He's trying to get away. Mid one can't quite line up a hit, but doesn't need to. YapzOr with the right clicks, finishing off Mickey once again. Now with the X mark on Insane here, so they can go for more. Just still managed to dive out before the root kicks in, so does grab that bounty rune. Top lane Boxy will be able to bully Zai away from being able to hold on to his own bounty top. And as Koifa also sending the bear over, was able to take the bounty rune from Secret's half of the map. On that top lane as well.
So Secret got the first 4 bounty runes, Alliance got the next 4 bounty runes. But this bottom tri-lane, Alliance, they're suffering down here quite a lot. I mean, Mickey dying twice down here when they were having this troll aggressive tri-lane versus an invoker tri-lane. It's just different. It's just really strange to see because the tri-lanes they're just different. They're not these usual ones that we see. EMP comes out, Taiga getting low.
Taiga just trying to commit for the skill on Puppey. Tornado comes out from Yap, so Taiga with the 6 charges will stay alive. Mickey's going to be X marks. TP out from Puppey does come in time to get him away before Alliance can finish him off. So Secret able to keep all 3 alive. See the Bruna spawns, and Nisha's going to get lucky again. We'll be able to find an arcane rune. Wants to make something happen with it. He starts to make a beeline straight towards the top.
He's getting pinged. They know he's going to make that move. Like we said, that's the one thing about the Gyrocopter versus the mid lane. He can make rotations. Lone Druid can't respond. So he's trying to make a dive. They want to secure this tower.
They may know, but yeah, okay, Boxy does have a TP available. Will just quickly jump himself over towards the shrine to avoid this play. But Secret, they're able to finish off the tower with this. With the aggression that Zai's been doing with the pulling, a lot of damage has been done to the tower.
Yep.
Now be able to finish it off, keeping Zai's net worth very, very high.
Koikfa with no hesitation immediately glyphs the mid wave, and he even starts putting pressure onto the tower. Puppey walks over, at least gets a frostbite on that siege creeper to stop him attacking for a
Try and
moment.
chase, see if he gets an entangle.
One.
Where is it? Where is it?
Two.
There it is. And that will easily be enough to get the kill. Koikfa able to dive in and take down Puppey.
Nisha will return to that mid lane. Koikfa is just looking to claim the tower with that first siege creep as Koikfa, he has the roar.
Down bottom as well. Mid one tries to TP out, but the Root's going to be there to cancel it. Curse Crown as well as a Shadow Realm hit brings mid one down low. They'll get them killed. Alliance is into the trees, and they won't lose anything in return. Back to being able to kill off mid one, able to punish that timing where Puppey was not around in the lane. Mid, Koikfa. A root off, but Nisha, he's got enough stats to sort of hold his ground, and then deep with his wraparound from Zai. Koikfa in a whole world of trouble. Dunk down from Zai, and Koikfa's punished for trying to poke at the gyrocopter.
He's got to be a little more careful how far he steps up. He's already claimed the middle tower, so when he goes up for those type of aggressive plays, it's like he has a chance of maybe getting the kill here, but it's also a much better chance of him getting rotated and died. So a bit of a step too far forward from Koikfa, feeling himself a bit there.
Zai with these early item timings really is going to be this force that can run at Alliance. And it's going to be hard for Alliance to deal with him once he has that Vanguard on top of the hood.
And he gets the double stack off there during that battle hunger. He's going to be problematic.
Yeah,
they also have the Axe versus the Troll is the other matchup they do have. So Troll, you have Battle Trance. If Axe gets a good start off, he's always going to be able to get those successful dunks.
Tries to control the Cold Snap and the Rocket Barrage.
Ooh.
Tornado up the air. It wasn't quite the combo with the missile, but he gets the kill. So it doesn't matter that they sort of staggered the spells there as Mickey is dead. Rotation from Nisha.
They're making their tri-lane work. I mean, both teams had a little bit of weird tri-lanes, I would say. Alliance, I like theirs because they had the Willow plus the Troll, but Secret made it work with their unorthodox Invoker, Crystal Maiden, Kunkka tri-lane. Lots of spells coming out from the three. And Zai will just go for tank. He's not going for the blink early.
Good Vanguard.
Yeah, buffing up.
He's pretty much invincible at this stage of the game.
Yep. Boxy will be going for the otherwise build. He's going to be going for the blink to put the pressure on. There is some squishy heroes, right? Like the Gyrocopter can be kind of squishy in a way when you are playing with the Tiny if he does get an early blink. Also ways to protect the egg and protect his allies. So he's going to be the one running around looking for plays since they have a Lone Druid also. So it does make sense that he's going for the blink then. He needs to be the one to run around and do stuff. That's Koikfa will go for the Mask of Madness build that we've been seeing popularized quite a bit for a long time now. Certain players really like it. A bit of a slowdown period here though, both teams.
Alliance sort of settling back a little. The aggression started to slow down on bottom ever since they've ended up just sort of trading kills. It's not going to be good enough in Insania. Dragged back by the X-Buck. Easy catch from mid one.
And you see how much the mana burn really does come in. I mean, that one doesn't really matter because he's caught completely, but how much it actually takes away from these heroes. Even though it's only that level 3, he's going to have the Tome coming out soon, so he's going to have level 4 Wex coming out very early.
And this time around, we're back to Secret being the team to take all 4 bounty rings.
What?
So, well, we know what's going to happen at 15 minutes. It's going to be Alliance grabbing them all.
Oh, the Torrent actually catches Koikfa.
And again, with that Cold Snap, drag back with the X-Buck into the boat. They've got him caught out. A slam down, dunk down from Zai. Seals the kill.
And immediately, it's 10-minute mark. They have this siege creep as well in the mid lane too. They can transition this into a push very quickly here. As Zai keeps getting these kills too. He got that one as well onto Koikfa, so it's going to accelerate his time toward that Blink Dagger after this Hood Vanguard. He's so buffed. Alliance needs something to start coming together for them. The big thing they do have is a lot of team fight, and that's what we're going to be looking for. When the Phoenix has 6, which he does now, we have these 10 minutes coming in with those tomes, as well as this Dark Willow. Can they start actually taking fights? Because right now, they're in trouble. Lone Druid and Troll Warlord, not really great heroes to be catching up if you're just getting ran at like this. Mark?
Foxy showing the blink hit.
Trying to get themselves some type of tower pressure as well after that mid tower went down. Knowing that Zai doesn't have the Blink Dagger too, they probably feel a little bit safer. The setup for Secret's still a little bit hard. Especially when mid one's shown in the mid lane.
Alliance just trying to find objectives whilst grouped up, making sure that they're not vulnerable to Secret.
Stick as 3 or 4. Let Mick be the one who just like farms by himself. Just play around Koikfa pretty much for the time being. There's Boxy with the blink. They're starting to make a move here. They want to clear out their jungle. They know that Secret set up some wards there.
So they can get with this smoke.
They have to use the smoke to go through it. Like you're saying, they know that there's vision there. They have their team fight available. Do they have level 6? They're not level 6 on Taiga still. The Willow's still not quite there.
1 kill will do it though.
1 kill will do it.
Get a kill to start things up. Well, 1 kill is going to be a CM, and it is. There you go. 1 kill does it. Tiger's now hit level 6. There's the Fear straight out to the 2 of them. They're moving the combo. The Sun Rays out as well. Mikhail on the man, and they've got the Shrine to fight around them. Boxy trying to head towards it, but the pull from the Berserker's Call grabs him away. They'll turn towards the Sun. Secret, they'll kill off Insana as well. The buyback coming out from Boxy. He wants to get stuck back in and help out the team, and it will allow them to get mid one. They should have a good chance of getting Nisha as well, actually, with that play. And straight away, first hit route from Koifa comes in. Alliance will be able to overall punish Secret for those deep kills that they ended up going for. Did require a buyback from Boxy, but both Nisha and Mid1 get taken out.
Fantastic buyback. Super worth it. He needed to do that, otherwise they probably get chased and lose quite a lot more there. As that Secret walking, like, they lose their CM instantly, they walk into the Shrine fight, and they didn't actually die that fast as the rum applied from Mid1. Wait for that buyback coming into play, and now Alliance back up against more farm. But now Zai, I believe he does have. He does.
So now it's Secret's time to go for a jump, go for a smoke.
That was also like the perfect place for Alliance to fight too, right? Like the egg got cleaned up very quickly because of the way Secret chased it, but that fear connects on 3 heroes, gets them caught in the bramble too. But they have to be careful here as they're hunting for Koifa.
Yeah, they want something big. Koifa Center would be it. He's in the trees.
They just saw him. You can see the bear hitting too.
No. He's into the trees, gets the grab with the call. Puppey laying down the ult to make sure the damage is there. Oops, comes a little early, but the job's still a good one. A Secret catch out Koifa and can now turn this into the push themselves. Look for the tier 1 bottom. As Alliance unlikely to try and defend with their lone druid being dead.
Really fast-paced lineup coming out from Secret this game. They're not really very cooldown reliant. Like their longest cooldown is what, Boat? I guess. Boat, EMP and stuff. All right, push. It's fine.
But as you said, this is
you know what I mean.
Not a spell that's normally used.
Yeah. In comparison, you look at like
you
look at Alliances. They're pretty reliant on fighting around the Supernova, I'd say, especially with the start that they've had in this game so far here. They're gonna have to rely on some big plays coming out from Insania and big plays of them protecting that egg too. Definitely looking a bit hard here for Alliance. Bought some time at least for mid-game. He's getting close to at least that Maelstrom. But like we said, there's natural counters versus him in this game. There is the Axe, so he's always going to be getting dunked, and we also see YapzOr. He's going to be rushing that Spirit Vessel too, which is going to be very annoying versus that troll.
Oh yeah, he's going to be kept low, and as you say, the vulnerability will be there. So Mickey will have to tread very carefully in these team fights before any time when he has a BKB out, which isn't going to be anytime soon.
Yeah, it's either BKB or you have to like battle trance after the Spirit Vessel goes on you instantly because it does that little basic dispel, but it's still like, yeah, smaller interactions. As we see same place, Secret setting up to look for this tier 2. They want to fight. Alliance has everything available. Look at Zai. He's just so buff. He's the one who's going to be the tower hitter.
It's so hard to sort of start the fight on. As you can just stand there, tanking the tower hits. Nisha has granted a lot of space with the pressure that the rest of the team's putting on for him to get those two big items together, the Axe and the Maelstrom.
Yep. Taiga knows that he's farming this triangle here. He's trying to get a ward down, and he will. As they're trying to push the side lanes. They don't want to take this fight clearly here on an Alliance. They're trying to get some good split push going on.
And you can feel for Alliance, it probably feels a little awkward to play because they have this blink on Tiny, but they haven't really been able to do that much with it, Boxy, this game. Not really been able to find those catches and pickoffs that they would hope for with the way that Secret's just pushing as, in these large numbers.
Yeah, and they're just hiding too. They're hiding the squishies. Like look at YapzOr hiding in the tree line up top. Puppey's gone for the double bracer and a raindrop to protect himself versus the Tiny. Only Zai showing.
So go in with the grab. Torrent follow up. Cold snaps on him. I think got the damage, and Sanian will be able to dive away between the cold snap ticks. So keep himself alive. Different story for the tower though. Secret will be able to successfully push that one down. Tier 2 is taken away. 4K lead for Secret at 16 minutes in.
He's setting up to look at mid one. He didn't show himself. He TP'd, but he hid immediately. He's expecting a move to come on down here onto Nisha. With the way that they've been playing, Alliance is probably starting to recognize, hey guys, they're starting to play like some 3-4 and just leaving Nisha on his own. So mid one does try to protect his buddy there. He's just sitting right behind him. Look at this. Literally just following his gyrocopter around his Kunkka, making sure that he can protect.
This'll come in handy.
We can see that as so pretty much across the board on those stats, the top in the game so far, Zai, with regards to kills, Stephs, last hits, most GPM, most XPM. He's up there right at the top.
Boxy, they get the X.
And that's a good call as well on the edge. Holding Boxy down in place of the boat, but still, he is pretty tanky, he's pretty beefy. They'll grab him back once more. The Fear's going to be sent out, only catches onto Zai. The rest of the Secret able to dodge it.
Zai once more. Walking into the Shrine, he's still very buffed though, and they cannot respond. Yeah, Alliance still just in trying to catch up. Mickey has the Maelstrom like we're mentioning, but he, like you said too, he needs a BKB in this game in order to actually play, because he's just going to get controlled too much from the side of Secret. Secret feeling very confident as they go for another tier 2, and they're just closing the map.
No, they can really amp the pressure up.
Yeah.
Alliance is not really ready for a 5-man defense.
They're recognizing that the team fight's just too tough for them here, even though they have these team fight heroes, they just don't have ways to protect, because their Lone Druid and their Troll are just super weak at this point still. Once they have the Radiance out, that's when Koikfo can look to start getting more involved again, but he's got to get that Radiance, and he's not really that close to it still.
He absolutely might be able to come to the TP. He can. Finds Koikfo trying to TP out in the trees. Koikfo is dead.
Immediately, Ghost walks back up. He's got the Vessel coming on the current. He's going to look to give more information for his team.
They're going to spot out DD Rune as well. Yeah. Nisha would love to grab that, whoever's in the neighborhood.
Alliance have to find a way to be able to try to get something out of the map here. They're just getting outmaneuvered completely here by Secret. Yeah, Sword already setting up in that mid lane in Sadia. Ooh.
They're hunting in the trees. They've found him. They've got the vision. Cold Snap and Rocket Barrage leaves no option for Insania to escape.
And when Phoenix is dead, that's their time to go into that Roche Pit. It's going to die. They got the Solar Crest actually, so it should be at an okay pace. And a DD on Nisha.
Spirit Vessel done. Also the Crimson Guard completed for Zai. Everything's in place for Secret to get this Aegis and push on for high ground.
Yeah, it's really looking like it's going to be a tough timing here for Alliance. They're going to get their... They should be able to get... At least the Radiance is still quite ways away.
It's not quite there.
No.
It's not. With that death as well, he was pretty close, like 3.3, 2k towards the Relic at least. But straight off the back of that, nice juke from Zai as well, maneuvering himself through the Bramble Maze with ease. As Boxy, again, just getting caught out by Secret with that control. Zai continues to have a flawless game as the Axe 5-0-3.
They're just steamrolling over this one now.
They
7k gold lead, already breaking onto that high ground like you mentioned with that Aegis. They've got the Solar Crest too for Nisha, so he's that much stronger. Alliance, they just can't find anything here. Just still in recovery mode, still trying to get that Radiance out. And Mickey still just trying to farm a BKB, but he's still a ways away.
Trying to do what they can to slow this down. So again, Zai is able to jump in.
That was real close for Insania.
Just getting out with that dive in time. Looked like that call almost caught him.
Again, he is positioned here to go for some of the wrap run. Zai still full HP though.
Okay. Just be careful how he poses. Of course, without that BKB, Nisha now starting to move it towards the pair. Zai's able to get on the backline, able to actually dunk down Insania. Now he turns as well towards Mickey. Mickey is in trouble. He's out of mana, he's out of health. That's Mickey dead too. A buyback comes out from Insania. A Secret again, just getting kill after kill.
They tried to get a wraparound there to protect, but Yapzor actually got the Spirit Vessel onto Boxy before he got a blink off, so he was interrupted the whole fight there.
And now Zai's not only got a full Crimson Guard, he's got a full pipe as well. Zai jumping in onto Boxy.
No damage.
Koikfo's trying to hit back with the bear, but this 21 minutes pipe Crimson Axe is almost impossible for Alliance to deal with. They just run down Boxy. Boxy has to buy back. The Rax in the middle lane in trouble. A Secret 11k lead. The egg comes out. Secret will look to try and take it down. They can't quite get it in time. They're being forced back. The Supernova successful. They pop the Aegis on Nisha. Now with Sunray down. They're burning mid one. They're burning side. A Tornado comes out from Yapsu to hold back Alliance. Secret still all stay alive. Now they can go back in. Zai jumps in with the call onto Quite, but Quite's dead. Midcave falls as well. Boxy's surrounded. EMP's out. 4 dead on Alliance. GG is called, and Secret will take game 2. 21 minutes in, 15k lead, and this is, I think, sort of the type of game Secret themselves expected to play coming into TI.
Yeah, this was a ridiculous display, actually. The Invoker ended up working out perfectly, and it just seemed like everything kind of cruised together. After they had one tough fight, even though Alliance were bought back and they got some kills, it didn't matter. Like, the damage just wasn't there for Alliance, and they were just always on catch-up. They didn't get the Radiance out even before the game ended. They didn't get BK